Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, because we are now in the weekend. Today is Sunday, January the 10th, and we have officially made it 1 week, 7 days into my Gastricsleeve pre-op diet. And welcome back to my channel. Today is January the 10th, and we have officially made it 7 days into my my Gastricsleeve pre-op diet. Yay! So if you want to kick it with me and listen to me talk, stay around, hit the subscribe button. You've made it this far. This is your maybe third video watching of mine, or maybe more. Hit the subscribe button, become a part of my family. I would love to have you here. Yeah, just keep watching. All right, you guys, so as I mentioned, we are on day 7. We're back in my bathroom. Hello, bathroom. I feel like out of all the places in my house, I get the best lighting. The acoustics are a little better. My ceilings are very high, so therefore I always sound very far away when I'm recording. So it's just easier for me to do it in a smaller space, opposed to trying to do it in my living room or my dining room when I have 15-foot ceilings. Neither here nor there. Not why you're here. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about my week this week. My last video, I kind of described how I was struggling, not necessarily with the diet, but with the emotions that go along with it. And I think that that's an important thing to talk about, because I don't think a lot of people talk about that. And emotionally, it is very, how do you say, draining. It's scary. And I think I kind of hit on this in my first video. Choosing a surgery, or choosing to have a surgery, is not the easiest choice in the world. And a lot of people's minds is not number one on that list of things to do in life. Have a weight loss surgery, check. It certainly was not mine. I did, many fad diets, many quick diets, diet pills, keto, calorie counting, starvation, whatever I could do to get the pounds off to make myself feel as though I am capable of doing this without doing a surgery. And I think it's easy for people to assume that you're taking the easy way out because you're having a surgery. That's not necessarily true, at least in my case, and in many other people's cases that I know. There's a lot of misconceptions around the surgery, that it's dangerous. Now, any surgery is dangerous, but these were made specifically to help people who struggle with weight loss, morbid obesity. I'm in that category. I am considered morbidly obese. I'm 5'3", and my weight, opposed to my height, puts me in the short and stout category. I'm obese, morbidly. There's normal range, overweight, obese, morbidly obese, and I'm in morbidly obese category. I don't know if I spoke about this, or maybe I have. I'm not necessarily sure, but hang on, let me take a drink. In 2012, I'm sorry, whoa, 2012. In 2018, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm gonna put that right here. And I'm also going to give a brief definition of what polycystic ovarian syndrome is. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is simply defined as enlarged ovaries with small cysts around the edges of those ovaries. Symptoms of polycystic ovarian syndrome. Number one is going to be the insulin resistance, which automatically puts you in the pre-diabetic category. You don't even have to be overweight. You're already pre-diabetic. Number 2 is going to be hormone issues, facial hair, really bad cystic acne, irregular periods, infertility, trouble becoming pregnant, and trouble keeping or maintaining a pregnancy. I struggle with several of those. Trouble becoming pregnant and maintaining a pregnancy. 2, I have a little facial hair. I gain weight primarily around my midsection. Everywhere else, you can tell I'm kind of chubby, but it's really around my midsection. Irregular periods. And there's a couple more that I struggle with, but those are the main ones. Oh, and the insulin resistance. And I found this out through a wonderful gynecologist who took the time to help me understand what was going on with my body. Now, that is one of the main reasons why I want to have the surgery. I'm already predisposed to so many things just by having PCOS. And there's no specific cause or there's no rhyme or reason why women are diagnosed with PCOS. They chalk it up to genetic and environmental factors, whatever that may mean. I don't know anyone else in my family who has PCOS, at least on my mother's side. I'm not necessarily sure about my father's side, but I do know that my mom mentioned that my aunt had to have a hysterectomy at a very young age. Other than that, I don't know much about my family's history in regards to PCOS, and that is on a list of things to do. Neither here nor there. But that was one of the deciding factors in me wanting to pursue a weight loss surgery. I tried everything. And one of the things with PCOS, it makes it almost impossible to lose weight. And I think the easiest thing for people to assume is that, well, you're not trying hard enough, or you haven't done enough, or you haven't tried enough diets, or you're not steadfast enough. I'm telling you, I got out there with the best of the best. Personal trainers, starving myself, doing everything I could to lose this weight, and it just would not leave, especially in my midsection. So that's why I want to have the surgery. I don't necessarily feel the need to explain myself to anyone, but I think it's easy for people who are not in my shoes or in those whose choice it is to have a weight loss surgery to, explain themselves. If you choose to have it, you choose to have it. Even if it's for your own vain reasons, by all means, have the surgery. It's completely up to you. The emotions of not knowing. That's a big thing. I want this so badly. I want so badly to be on my weight loss journey way. I was approved for my surgery in October 2020. But because I had recently started a new job, I had to wait until after my 90-day probation period to be able to have the surgery. So my 90-day probationary period was over December 14th. So I waited until January. So I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to have it. The most recent update, and I have written some things down over here because my last video was just all over the place. I won't know until the 18th whether or not I will be for sure having my surgery. I won't know until then because the hospital meets weekly here to determine the COVID numbers and whether or not they are willing to allow elective surgeries, because this surgery is considered an elective surgery. It's not an emergency surgery. Even though it could be a potentially life-saving surgery, it's not considered emergent. So I was instructed by the surgeon and the nurse to drop down to a high protein, high fiber, 3-meal regimen a day. Still doing the 64 ounces of water. I'm sorry. God. Woo, child, I had to go grab a lozenge because my throat is kind of dry.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. Y'all niggas tripping.
Anywho, I'll be doing 3 high protein meals a day. High protein, high fiber, 64 ounces of water, maintaining that. No sugars, no carbs, very limited caffeine. And if I do caffeine, it can be like a black coffee with creamer. So that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better news for me. The all liquid diet is very, very, very strict. Very, very strict. And I want to make sure that when it's my time to do it, that I'm able to do it well. So I'm okay with doing the regular meals. I am going to do a protein shake for lunch. So I'll have 2 high protein meals a day and a protein shake for lunch. For breakfast, it'll be something like what I had this morning. And yeah, I think I can handle that. Hey y'all, just wanted to do a quick check-in. Today is Saturday and this is my breakfast. It is a bell pepper with cream cheese, everything bagel seasoning, and a fried egg that I cooked with Pam. I have some unsweet tea and a water. There's Rossi. Yeah, so this is breakfast. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch. Possibly go to Chop Chop. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chop Chop, but if I do, I'll take you guys along with me. All right, cheers to breakfast. So now let's talk about the premier protein flavors. You guys. So the last time I updated you guys, I told you guys that I had gotten the caramel and the cookie and cream premier protein drink. Boy, was I in for an unruly surprise. Okay. Let me get this a little bit closer. The cookies and cream premier protein drink is absolutely disgusting. When I drank it, I had to walk over to my coworker and ask her. I had to look her in her eyes and say, "Ma'am, in what world is this good?" And she's like, "Oh, I've never had it, but my son had it." You told me this was good. That's the only reason I got it. It has this fake cookie flavor, whatever they try to put in it. It is disgusting. It gives this a horrible, horrible, horrible taste. I'll do the strawberry and banana and cream any day over this. These will not be bought again. But I was thinking, maybe this tastes like cookies and cream, ice cream. I don't know. I was wrong. It was disgusting. Don't get it. My weekly weigh-in, 10 whole pounds down. You know, it's great. I mean, it's working. Of course it's working. Because my carb intake is so low that of course I'm gonna lose weight. Of course I'm gonna drop pounds. So that's fantastic. I am down 10 pounds. And I just wonder if that weight loss will be maintained with me switching to the 2 protein meals a day and the protein shake. Maybe so. I got a couple messages about this, and you guys have got to understand something. I'm just a normal girl. Yes, I have been making YouTube videos for a really long time. I think I started my YouTube channel back in 2010. Check me if I'm wrong. I have over 70 videos. I am naturally a very shy person. And even doing these videos, I'm hard on myself. I critique myself in the videos. I struggle with posting the videos because I'm like, ugh, that's cringy. Nobody wants to see that, whatever. And an easy way I feel like for me to deal with the awkwardness and the weirdness is to touch my face. To rub my nose or play with my hair or whatever. And that's what I do. And so someone messaged me and said, "Why do you touch your face so much? That's unhealthy." Number one, my hands are clean.
You in my business. Don't do that.
But that's why. That's just why. The question of how my family feels about me pursuing weight loss surgery. Oh my God. Clearly I was thirstier than I thought. Holy God, I just poured it down my shirt, and you guys are gonna get a little extra. It's not even OnlyFans. Just playing. My family is okay with it. My family is very supportive, and they just want me to be happy. My dad has expressed some concerns, because I think with the gastric bypass, there was a lot of negativity surrounding it. There was a lot of people who had issues and problems after, but I didn't opt for the gastric bypass. That's too much moving and switching for me. To take part of your intestines and reattach it to another part of your body, I don't want that. But I feel like if all you're going to do is remove a small bit of my stomach to restrict the amount that I eat, which I'm perfectly fine with, because over time, my stomach will go from this back to its normal shape. Because as we know, the body is able to grow or stretch and shrink in any circumstance. This is not a permanent fixture, it's a tool. Change your life temporarily, but also gives you the tools to carry on that lifestyle for a lifetime. Meaning, my stomach won't always be shrunken. Is that a word? Shrunken? But I will have to eat a certain way. I will have to live a certain way, or I'm going to be sick. So I learn those tools, I pick up those habits, and I carry those on throughout life, because I don't want to be this big again. I don't want to feel the way that I feel again. And I damn sure won't go have a surgery just to 10 years from now, eat unhealthily and to lose control of my body again. It's not going to happen, Jack. I'm sorry. How my significant other feels. He's okay with it. He's okay if I'm okay with it. If I want it, he wants it. Yes, he wants me to be healthy. Yes, he wants me to lose weight. But he also just wants me to be happy. If I choose today, hey, I'm not going to have the surgery, I can't do it. He's going to support me. If I choose that, I want to have it 6 months down the line from now, he'll still support me. He just wants me to be healthy, happy, and in a good space. And that's all I can ask for from him. So I'm happy to have a strong support team around me. My sister and my mom, they're supportive. My sister's like, hey, once you have it, go on to run me them clothes, ma'am. And I'm like, I ain't even had the surgery yet. Can you wait? But they're supportive. My mom, she's like, you're a beautiful girl. Whether you lose weight or you don't, you're always going to be beautiful. And that's another thing that plays into it too. You can tell me I'm beautiful all day, but if I don't feel it, if I don't know it, if I don't think it, it doesn't register the same. And right now, unfortunately, at my weight, I do not feel beautiful. I do not feel as though I am my best self. My weight has held me back from so many things, from so many social settings, because I fear that the first thing people see about me is my weight. And it stopped me from applying for jobs. It has stopped me from, pursuing certain things in my life because I didn't want to be judged because of my weight. Because let's face it, we live in a society where overweight women typically are not the epitome of beauty. It's becoming a more fad type thing, but it's not always the best look to be overweight, because people automatically assume that you're lazy, you're unhealthy, you don't take care of yourself, you don't care about yourself. which is quite the opposite about many women that I know that are heavier. They're not nasty, dirty, disgusting people. They're just overweight. Like, it is what it is. The most recent experience that I had that was very disheartening to me as a bigger woman, New Year's Eve, I had on this banging buffalo check button down shirt. And I had on, and I don't know the name for it, a really sexy, strappy, racy bra that as a woman, I felt comfortable wearing because I still want to be sexy to myself and to my man. And we didn't do anything, but we went out to dinner. And so, and I'll insert a picture and I'll kind of point out, what it is I'm talking about. So my shirt was unbuttoned, about to here. So my girls were out, not out, but, and the straps of that bra came over like this. The bra was lace. It was very sexy, very, very risque, but I wore it for my man. So we go into the restaurant and there's this table of younger people who were sitting down and eating their meal, same as us. And the one thing about that shirt, it tends to kind of like gap open a little bit. And I know I was looking at my menu and I was trying to decide what I wanted to order. And I look up and I swear to God, all four of them at the table were like, and they were laughing. And I was like, what are they looking at? And so I, go on about my business and I'm talking to my significant other and I hear someone say, how can she be in here like that? And I'm like, what in the world are they talking about? And then it dawns on me. My straps from this bra that I'm wearing are hanging out. And I'm like, what is so different about me as a plus size woman, a plus size woman wearing a sexy shirt, an outfit, a short skirt? If I am comfortable in my own skin and I'm not imposing on you or your activity, why is it any of your business to talk about what I'm wearing? They had no tact. They sat and it was like I was their entertainment for their dinner. And it put such a bad taste in my mouth. And that's what I'm talking about. People look, I honestly feel in my heart of hearts, had I have been 120 pounds lighter with that shirt on, same outfit, the stares, the glares, the pointing, and the hooping and hollering wouldn't have happened. They would have went on about their merry little damn dinner.
You should have just sat there and ate your food because you need to shut the fuck up. This is some real shit right here. This some real shit.
But instead, they wanted to talk about me. And I get it, whatever. But had I have been myself 10 years ago, they would have got a piece of my mind. But I let it go because I know that they're ignorant and they were young. And, it is whatever. But that's an example of things that happen to women who are overweight, and it's not fair. Period. But I think that's everything I want to talk about in this video. Sorry I went off on a little rant. But that was an experience that I had. And plus my one of the main reasons why I feel like, I'm ready. I don't want to be someone's laughing stock anymore. I don't want to be the conversation for someone else when they leave a certain establishment I'm in and I'm dressed sexily, or sexy. If I have on something revealing, I want to be like the next girl, 2 tables over. But, you know, and that's my choice. And I feel that we all should learn to accept that we have a choice. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have not already and you would like to be, please hit that subscribe button and become a member of my family. I would love to have you here. The next time I check in with you guys, it will be maybe Wednesday or Thursday of next week. I'll check in and give you guys a weight update and also a meal update. I'm going to insert a couple of clips of food in this video as well, which I'm sure you guys have already seen. And yeah, I love you guys so much. And I hope you guys are able to take some information from this video. I hope you guys are understanding where I'm coming from. I love you guys so, so, so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.